pushing you away, and you almost fell. That was one part of the story. The other part of the story surfaced after the first story trended for some time, when you eventually, shook hands with Sarkodie. What actually happened?
Abeku, what happened was there was a party, so many events happening in 3D, but somebody captured a 1D of the side of the story, so we moved. Yeah. My brother was going to work. I am also a pro artist, so I know the state he was in. They were clearing people because it was the guest pathway to the stage, not the artist's way to the stage. So he's supposed to go and work. He did his thing. When he saw me, he came to say hello. So shouts to the agenda boys. Let's stay entertained.
I like that. It seems you're not perturbed, but on social media, you responded to one of the critics who commented.
Yeah, because yesterday then I was lying in my bed in a good mood. It was the aftermath of the party. I get slight hangover. I take my phone, I respond, and then I move.
Was it necessary to explain and even casting some aspersions against the fans and critics? I mean, is it necessary?
No, now because of social media, you can sometimes separate the fans. You can sometimes go to their profile and say this person belongs to this camp. They are pushing agenda. They are trying to push something to collide.
So you have to stop them.
I have to stop them. Also, let them know that you can. I've never been caught up in this whole entertainment metrics all my career. You can pitch me against maybe Stone, or pitch me against somebody, pitch me against Shatta. It doesn't work. I'm always objective to what the matter is. If the person is wrong, I call them and tell them, Charlie, you didn't move right. But I think the fans to be part of the problem, but it's entertainment.
So I mean, like Ajua Roberta is suggesting that the agenda didn't agenda, right? You think that the agenda that they wanted to set aftermath of the party, using you as scapegoat, that Sarkodie shown you, or Sarkodie body.
So somebody talks, say, Edem, I'm embarrassed for you. Where I say, so you leave your whole family to be embarrassed for me? You must really love me. Me where they party, champagne day my hand, I they enjoy. My brother they go perform, and they were moving people out of the way. Somebody was also behind me and impacted me, and all of that. You are in your house, your whole family, be embarrassed for them.
Everybody is asking this question. I don't know if it has come to your attention. Enum Higher, you featured Kiddy.
Yes.
But you can hardly hear that this is Kiddy featuring in the song. Was it deliberate not to bring that element and vibe of Kiddy out?
No, so I think when I do features, usually I create the song completely myself before I let the artist come and do the feature. And when you do that, your influence dominates the direction of the song. And I think I've heard this with my song with Stonebwoy, Go Harder, where people say, Edem, sometimes we don't know where you are and where Stone is. And so usually I complete the song before I introduce the artist, because I believe that the artist has something to add to just expand the song. Usually for an artist to dominate a song, that means you are taking the song to the artist, hoping that his contribution will be the only thing that will take the song that far.
So this Higher, you dominated? Or
it's my song, I'm supposed to dominate. Yeah, but Kiddy
why do you feature me if I will not have prominence in the song?
No, I think that Kiddy couldn't introduce himself by saying Sugar Daddy because it's a gospel song.
So let's listen to Higher.
So his signature didn't start off. Okay. Kiddy couldn't start off with a signature Sugar Daddy, so I'm sure that's the reason.
Okay.